Hi guys, this is gsno.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G NE, which NE means new edition. It's basically the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G with a brand new CPU, a replacement for the Snapdragon 780 with the 778. Okay, so it's an unboxing, so let's go with the price first. It's around $400, maybe $450, and it's still very much the same phone, which means it's pretty compact, light, slim, and beautiful looking with this yin-yang shaped back camera. We have it in black, but it's available in several other colors, pretty vivid ones. There's blue, there's pink, there's white, and probably a few more. I'm going to fire it up. It's already been set up, and let's see what we're getting in the box. So it was unveiled rather recently, earlier this fall. It's still fall, it's still November, so there's that. In the box we find the key, meant to access the slots, quick start guide, warranty card, safety information, and at the same time an adapter which goes from USB-C to 3.5mm audio jack. And finally the case, which is transparent and flexible and protects the whole device. That's it for the envelope, which sits atop the device, protecting it more or less. Okay, so as you probably figured out, we don't have an audio jack on the phone, that's why we have an adapter. And here we can find a charger which has an USB-A connector and promises to juice up the phone up to 33 watts. We've seen Xiaomi breaking a few records this year. They brought them to the mainstream the 120 watt charging on the Redmi Note 11 Pro Plus and also on the Xiaomi Mix 4 and the Xiaomi 11T Pro. And finally we have the USB-C to USB-A cable, and I think we're about done with the content of the box. Now getting back to the device, which is the star of the show. Have here a handset which is incredibly slim and light. So let's talk about measurements first and foremost. I mean, 6.8 millimeters is pretty impressive nowadays, and 158 grams is incredibly light. This one is glass at the back side, glass at the front, and a plastic frame in between them. The phone also comes with an AMOLED screen, as you can probably tell for yourself already after having played with the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G. This is an AMOLED 6.55 inch panel with a Full HD Plus resolution and also Dolby Vision and HDR10 Plus, but when it comes to the refresh rate, Xiaomi stuck with 90 Hz. They didn't go all the way to 120 Hz, so there's that. From the factory it comes set in 60 Hz, you can set it to 90 Hz, so there you have it. Also HDR10 Plus and Gorilla Glass 5 protection, just so you know. When it comes to the processor, this is actually the only change that happened compared to the Mi 11 Lite 5G, Snapdragon 778G 5G compared to the 780 of the OG model. It's a 6nm CPU and it's accompanied in this case by 8 GB of RAM and 120 GB of storage. There are versions with 6 GB and also version with 256 GB. UFS 2.2, just so you know. And we also have a microSD card slot to complete the, well, expansion of the memory. The battery inside the phone is a 4250 mAh unit which charges at 33 watts via the USB-C 2.0 port at the bottom. And for the sake of security, we have the side-placed here on the right side, side-placed fingerprint scanner in the flat power button. You press it like this and you have the unlock. If you press it with this finger, it's the wrong one. This is the right one which performs the unlock. We also have stereo speakers, which is nice to see. So there's the bottom one here. And there's the top one, which is the earpiece here. And we also have a tiny little infrared emitter here at the top side to control TV sets, set-top boxes, and other devices. No audio jack in sight. We do have a SIM tray here and microSD as well. Microphone here and another microphone hole at the top side. Let's see what else. Now, if you want to talk about connectivity, this device provides you with the best of the best. I'm talking about Wi-Fi 6 and 5G, those that matter the most. And we also have Bluetooth 5.2, GPS dual band, and the rest of the positioning systems, GLONASS, BDS, and Galileo as well, plus Navic. We also have NFC for your payments needs and short-range transfers, and once again infrared and USB-C 2.0. In this little punch hole you can see here rests a 20 megapixel front camera, while at the back side you have this beautiful camera island inspired by the yin and yang symbol and inaugurated by the Xiaomi Mi 11 in December 2020. It spawned an entire series of Mi 11 devices and now the 11 series. The main star is the 64 megapixel shooter with f1 pointed aperture and face detection autofocus, accompanied by the 8 megapixel ultra wide camera and also 5 megapixel tele macro camera. The tele macro camera also has autofocus, so that's fine, and we also have the dual LED here, dual tone flash. This whole array is able to capture 4K video in 30 frames per second. And there are quite a few modes to play with for the camera, especially in the more section. We got your short videos, vlog, movie effects, clone, documents, time-lapse, dual video, night, panorama, slow motion and long exposure. And movie effects is actually pretty impressive. You can have a lot of fun with it. I've already played with it on the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, the regular Mi 11 and a few other models in the series. There's the portrait mode, there is the photo mode here with AI available in filters, there is the video mode with the resolution going up to 4K 30 frames as I said before, and a pro mode which also applies to the video. Not just photo pro mode but also video pro mode, which was sometimes reserved for flagships. This time it appears on a mid-range phone. Okay, so these are the movie effects which we had before. This one creates a parallel world which feels a bit like the movie Inception by Christopher Nolan. Software wise, it's Android 11 with a solid MIUI 12.5 applied on top of it with those super wallpapers, and the screen being split in this top area into the control center and the notification area, as you can see here. That's pretty much it. First impression, basically a revival of the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite 5G with a different CPU, the same compact package and great expectations from the camera, charging and why not the battery life. $400, and we'll be back with a full review very soon. Rest assured, bye bye.